Happy Venus Day! I'm bringing you guys a channeled message for this month of September. Guidance, clarity, whatever it is that your guides, angels, and ancestors have for you. We are closing out a cycle. This month of September has so much energy, powerful energy. We have a full moon around the corner, eclipses, the 9/9 portal. If you connect with Mr. Archangel Michael, it's Archangel Michael's day. So we are full of energy this month. So please work with this energy. It is in all of our favors. There's no good or bad days or months because every month is going to signify something different. In numerology, we all go in 9-year cycles. Personally, based on our birthday, and as well worldwide. Worldwide, we are all in a year number 9. If we add up 2025, 2 plus 0 plus 2 plus 5, it leads to a number 9. So that's where worldwide we are in that 9-year cycle. September the 9th, we are going to be with the energy of month 9, day 9, and year 2025, number 9. This portal only happens every 9 years. So it is a very powerful portal worldwide for all of us of closure, of acceptance. I will be hosting a distant ritual if you would like to join. I'm going to leave my website where you can purchase a ticket, and it's for cord cutting, releasing of yourself, calling your power back. Today on my Instagram and as well my TikTok, I shared a video of a candle that you can light, a red candle to honor the energy of what's meant this month. It's a powerful month for us to connect with our intuition as much as you can be in silence, meditation, grounding. We are in Virgo season as well, which is very ruled by Mother Earth. As I sat down to channel a message, I wanted to bring whatever it is that's meant for us. So trust your intuition and give yourself permission as well to not be stuck in those old ways, those old beliefs. I keep hearing from Spirit, remind them that what didn't break them, yes, made them stronger, but as well supported them to be in this chapter, in this journey of their life that they're in right now. September for many of us is going to bring up a lot of grief from people that have passed, and then as well as grieving those old version of ourselves. And because I keep hearing from Spirit, we might be thinking a lot of the what ifs. What if I would have done this? What if I would have let go of that person or those people a long time ago? But the truth is that you weren't ready. The truth is that the last 3 to 6 months for many of us, a lot of things have been unfolding. There have been hard decisions that we've had to make. If not, we are getting ready to make a big transition in our lives. I know I always say this, please take what resonates, leave the rest behind. There's no coincidence why you clicked on this video and this message is calling you. As I'm hearing messages as well from Spirit, Spirit keeps saying you're in a season of your life of reconstruction. Reconstruction for different areas of your life. For many of us, this month of September is very connected to nuestra soul, nuestra alma. What do we want? What do we need? What have we been telling ourselves that we're going to do it next time? But really, this is our time. The last 3 to 6 months for many of us has brought a lot of clarity behind of mainly who we are no longer identifying as. It's been bringing up a lot in my personal private sessions with my clients, in my circles, a lot about career and where do I really purposefully want to pour into, invest into. This month of September is going to bring you this clarity that you've been seeking. And for many of us that for a long time, maybe we were carrying some type of blindfold and we felt like that kept us safe. It's no longer keeping us safe. We're now in our season of our life where we're wanting more, where we're questioning as well what could have been, what should have been. So I definitely feel like Spirit is trying to push you and accepting. I wasn't going to say the word push you, but that came out for a reason. It's trying to encourage you, push you to accept something that you've outgrown. I keep feeling an owl landing on the table. And I don't know if you heard that honk when I said that, but I feel like that owl landing in the table, it's like an ancestor coming to say, stop doubting your intuition so much. You've been silent so much in the past and you wanted to keep the peace, so you stayed quiet. But you're no longer in that season of your life where you're needing to pour so much into others. In this next season, in this next chapter, you are being called to choose yourself, to live for yourself. Many of you, I feel like I keep seeing images of like you giving and giving and helping and helping. You overextended yourself. And this is not a reading for you to be hard on yourself, but I feel like it's like that confirmation, that reassurance that you're not asking for too much, that you are worthy of more. This month of September is bringing you some type of aha moment of like, I've been feeling this all along. And most likely for many of you that you're questioning some type of relationship or relationships in general, a lot of those people that have been in your journey in the last 3 to 6 years, they came to serve a big season in your life, a big lesson. And it feels like, you know, the image I keep seeing, like when somebody stamps like a passport or something and they're like, enough, your time has been fulfilled. September is going to push you more to acceptance. We have eclipses. Eclipses are all about deeper work, transformation. So there is a lot of that energy that's supporting you. Try to be around people and be more mindful of people that are wanting to support you in your journey and not hold you back. Because sometimes we're so good at being hard on ourselves that we forget that we have an opinion, that we matter. Spirit is saying the next 3 months for you, you're going to have to speak your truth. And you might have to sit alone in silence. Oh, wow. You have a lot of 9s that are coming up with the 5. The 5 that represents change and growth. At the bottom of the deck, truth, with that balance, with that scale. What is the truth that we might be hiding from? What is the truth that we're still maybe having a hard time with accepting? Many of you that come from a lineage of women especially, that had to stay silent to keep the peace, that are still in a season of their life, maybe our mothers, our tias, many women that came before us, that felt like, in order to make them happy, I'm gonna do this. In order for them to accept me, for them to see me, for them to validate me, I'm gonna do this. So I don't doubt it that to an extent you repeated some type of cycle with that. There's a relationship for many of you in your life right now that has become a bit codependent. You've become a bit codependent, or they have. Apply it as it resonates. But it feels like for some of you that relationship has taken a toll. This conflict and defeat card, it's like the number 5, somebody coming down some stairs and feeling like, I'm so tired. I'm so tired of giving and wanting to be seen by people that are not ready to see me. You have solitude with the number 9, and it's a book that is open. And as this book is open, it's like Spirit saying there's a story, a new story that you will tell now. And you might have to sit a bit in silence. And you might be being forced to accept what you've outgrown. Don't be so hard on yourself of what you could have done, should have done, needed to do. Spirit is saying you have a very loving and giving heart. You might be a hopeless romantic. Don't stop being that person. Stop giving to those people that are not willing to receive and do their work. It feels for many of us as well, we're getting some type of reflection of a person, not only in love or relationship, somebody in our life, where we've been seeing the best in them. We've been giving them the most of ourselves, but yet they're still not ready for more. Yet they're still not ready to meet us at least halfway. And Spirit is saying you've been meeting them more than halfway. And there's a part of you that just feels stuck. There's a part of you that just feels like I haven't been able to live for myself because I've been wanting to do it so much for others. I keep seeing the angel number 444 and Spirit saying you are being guided for something different. I don't know if you heard that extra hum. And maybe in the last month you've been trying to rush into something, but it's not. This is not a month for you to rush into something because it's going to keep you stuck. It's going to keep you stuck because then you're going to reflect after and you're going to feel like, wait, I didn't even think of this. I didn't even plan for this as well. There's some things right now that are unfolding. I keep seeing you like reading a contract, reading some type of paperwork, and Spirit saying, let's take our time to read that. Let's take our time to make a decision. If you're needing to get help or support by family or others right now, that's okay. I'm sure that there are people in your life that are not that healthy, but I do feel that there are people that are wanting to support you and starting over. The root chakra is coming out. And at the bottom of the deck is the crown chakra. Let me turn the cards. Root and crown. Root is our feet. Crown is our head. So there's a lot of energy of mind, body, and soul. Root is calling you to give yourself permission to plant some seeds and watch them grow. For some of you, yes, this might not be the month where everything unfolds, but at least the bigger things that's been feeling heavy are being more clear for you, are presenting themselves more clear. I keep hearing an ancestor step in. It feels like abuelita. And the abuelita is saying, deja de culparte. Stop blaming yourself. Deja de apresurarte porque quieres hacer las cosas de un solo. Stop rushing because you want to do things all at once. Deja de apresurarte porque quieres demostrarles que tú puedes. Like, stop rushing because you're still trying to prove yourself to someone. Like, I'm going to show you that I can do it. I'm sure that you can do it. But you've also been in survival mode for so long that it's exhausting. Your soul, your body, your mind is exhausted. This month of September, give yourself some time to reflect, to make a decision, and then take the action that is needed. For some of us, it is going to take the next 3 to 6 months for us to be in a different place. So it doesn't mean that things won't happen. It's un paso a la vez, one step at a time. September is going to bring, for many of us, based on a lot of the cards that came out and the messages that I keep receiving, it's going to bring a lot of growth within. Maybe you've heard that saying, oh, you're so strong. Yeah, but you don't want to be known only for that strong woman or that strong man or however you identify. You don't want to just be remembered as someone that was strong, that always figured out, because you're also worthy of being remembered for other things. How beautiful you are, how capable you are, how creative you are. And now we're ready to allow ourselves to evolve. Career might be an area in your life right now where we just need to take some type of pause. Spirit is saying, don't put all that energy on like, I have to decide all these things. If you are in a workplace that, at least for right now, it is a bit stable, let it be a bit stable in your life. And focus on other areas, whether it's relationships, your home, your family, and get that more situated. The fact that the root chakra and the crown chakra cards are coming out, crown, our head, root, our feet. We need to be more present with ourselves and more focused with ourselves. And maybe your mind tends to wonder. Whose mind doesn't wonder, right? But I feel like a lot of the wondering that your mind has been doing is because we're just trying to figure out, I keep hearing spirit, it's like they're trying to figure out, how can I have more than 24 hours in a day? And it's because you hope you can have more than 24 hours in a day to get it all done. That's not what September is all about. September is not going to be a month of do. Yes, we got to take action, but it's about reflection, of acceptance. And the changes that need to happen will unfold. If you are currently in a relationship where you and your partner are trying to make a decision on what's next, whether it's, are we going to evolve together or are we going to choose other paths? Because I can't help you anymore, you can't help me anymore. The codependency has become so toxic to an extent, it just feels like you've taken on, more than anything, a mother role in a relationship. But that's not your only role that you're meant to be here to do, especially in a relationship. Spirit is saying it feels like for some of us, we've been carrying the baggage of others, that it's time to like release that baggage and give it back to whoever it belongs to. Calling your power back from those relationships, from those people, especially from the past, because sometimes we're self-sabotaging and we're playing still in that playing small energy. We're not that person anymore. And even though this month of September might feel a bit overwhelming, I feel like what's been feeling a bit overwhelming needs to unfold. I don't know where that ringing sound came from, but I feel like that's in a way of spirit saying new beginnings are coming. And something unexpected, spirit keeps changing the calendar back to January 2025. Something that you wanted to change or you wanted to step into in January didn't unfold, but I feel like you're revisiting. It might be a career that you wanted to, or going back to school, or something new in your life that is intriguing. A grandmother is saying, tú puedes aprender de nuevo. You can learn again. Deja de darle tu poder a otras personas. Stop giving your power away to other people. We give our power away in many different ways, by staying silent, by enabling certain people, by just wanting to choose the peace because of how they will react, which at the end of the day, that is not your responsibility. I'm going to end it with this. Even though this month of September might feel a bit stressful for some of us or a bit heavy, just know that this is a powerful month, that if you make those decisions, if you are honest with yourself, you will see a lot of that transformation pay off in the next couple of months. This month of September, it's important to be very mindful of maybe what we've been running away from for many reasons. Not to blame yourself, but acceptance. If you are in a relationship with your mother that you are trying to heal, Spirit is saying, this might not be the month where a lot of that healing happens for both of you, but at least for you. So nurture that little inner child of yours. I know I said lastly, but when I said inner child, I'm feeling like an 11, 12, or 13-year-old version. I feel like stepping in and just feeling very hopeful and saying I'm like eager, excited to see what could be next for us. I feel like there's a young version of you that lived in a lot of change and a lot of chaos. So right now, that younger version of you might be feeling triggered, but yet she's feeling hopeful. He, she, however you identify, they are feeling hopeful. They are feeling hopeful because I feel for the first time in a long time, you're wanting to do something for you. It's scary, but I feel like that younger inner child of yours is wanting to walk a new path. So you're not alone. I hope that this message resonates. If you don't know me, I'll introduce myself really quick. My name is Edith. Hablo español. Mi nombre es Edith. I am a curandera, a psychic medium, a Reiki master, many titles. I have been offering services from my home, from my backyard for the last 5 years. And I recently, August the 30th, had a grand opening in my store, which you're seeing now, in Highland Park, California, where I will continue to host my women's circle, private sessions, and as well offer services for my community. If you'd like to come and connect with me, I'd be honored. Thank you for continuing to support and join me. I'm most likely going to post this on YouTube, which I've been a bit absent from, but I'm hoping to start continuing to post more. So I'm sure that we'll connect again. Thank you for the energy exchange. Blessings.